Yes, people, we're wrapping up here at Old Trafford here at the player ratings show. We're going to go through and rate the players out of 10, okay? There's no halves, yeah? So there's no 0.5 or nothing like that. It's whole numbers only, yeah? All right, let's go. Andre Onana, let's start in goal.
I'll give him a solid sort of 7. Seven. Yeah, he was a good player. He played well. Made a few clutch saves. We were right behind the goal. So the fingertip one at the beginning is a good save.
Yeah, the one from Tete, he had to be on his game for
that one. I thought it was curling in the top corner. I was like, okay, Andre, you've done something good here.
Yeah.
I was actually saying before the game, I was watching the highlights from last season of all the games, and I was thinking, this guy's criminal the way he let us out of the Champions League. Yeah. But to be fair, if this is a sign of what's to come, I'm looking forward to seeing Andre Onana this season.
Agree with the 7, yeah?
Yeah, I think
nice
7. His distribution was a bit shaky at times, but I think overall it's solid.
Yeah. Shout out to here as well, Fiorentina. Yeah. All right, let's get to right back. Mazraoui, man, debut.
He was really good. I give him a 9, probably my man of the match. Yeah.
What did you like about him? What was good?
I think just like intensity, the way he played, the way he closed the wingers down. I think was really good. He didn't stop running. I think that was really good.
9 for Mazraoui, having that.
Yeah, 100%. I don't think we've had a good enough right back for a long time. I think flashback to Rafael. Flashback to Rafael.
Rafael. I thought he was going to say Valencia.
Was it Rafael Fabio?
Yeah, exactly. But you agree with 9? Yeah. Listen, in terms of his technical ability on the ball as well, going forward, as well as winning defensive duels.
Looks like an intelligent player. I think what Ten Hag's trying to build. We've had players in the past, they treat the ball like a bomb. They don't really know what to do with it. I think Mazraoui, the way he kind of read the game. I think he's someone that. It's a good sign. He can play left back or right back. With the injuries we've had at left back, I think it's a crucial signing. So I'm very happy about that.
9 for him. Let's stay with you, Harry Maguire.
I thought Maguire had a good game. I'm just happy the way he's kind of turned around his United career. Not just obviously today, but last season as well. I think it's good that we're all supporting him, and I think he kind of rides off that as well. I think. He's winning every header. He made a few, crucial interceptions as well. So I'm happy with Maguire.
What are you going to give him out of
10? That's a good question. I'll give him an 8, Maguire.
Yeah. 8 today.
I'll give him a 7. I think he was quite good. Good on the ball as well. He was winning all his headers. I think it was really good. Solid display.
You got 8 and a 7. What are you going?
7.
Yeah, I think he was solid. I probably would give him an 8 actually. Yeah, but he was really good. Next to him, Lisandro Martinez.
I think a 7 as well. I think he was similar to Maguire. He's on the ball. He was really good, initiating attacks. A
couple of 1v1 duels as well against Dharma. Yeah. Put him on his ass.
Yeah. He said he sent Dharma back to the gym or something like that. Yeah, he was really good.
And because that is a Dharma, innit? You don't have no end product, but the sheer physicality and speed and power of him, if you're not on it, he will go past you.
Exactly. There's not a lot of players that can do what he does, especially at the size that he is.
Yeah.
And I think a 7 might be a bit harsh, but for his standards, he played a solid game, didn't make too many mistakes. So he was good, but we know what he can do. Yeah, we know.
I think it tells you a lot about Licha as well. Adama's got past him the first time. He's thinking, I'm not letting this guy get past me again. And then he just puts him on the ground, and obviously he's gonna ride off the energy as well. So it's good. I'll give him a 7 as well.
Okay, 7 for Licha. Let's go left back, Dalot.
I wasn't too disappointed with Dalot. So I'd give him a 7. I think he did decent. He did sort of up and down the lines. Attacking, he was quite good. I don't think he lost too many in one-on-ones defensively. So 7.
Yeah, and he's trying to get his fitness up as well, get comfortable. A lot of players are doing that. Do we agree with a 7 before we move into midfield? Or?
Yeah, I think given how well the rest of the defence played, maybe Dalot went a bit. He was overshadowed a bit, shall we say? But we kept a clean sheet. I can't really complain about that. So I'll give him a 7 as well.
Let's go into midfield. Casemiro.
He had his good and bad bits. I think overall.
It's a weird one, isn't it? Yeah, because he was good in large part. He should have had 2 assists. The second pass he plays for Bruno first time. If Bruno played that pass the other way around, we'd be praising Bruno for that pass. But other stuff as well.
Overall, I'd probably give him a 7. If I was allowed halves, I'd do 6.5. But no, I'd give him a 7. I think it wasn't bad.
Cassie, I think there's shades of 22-23 there. Even then in that season, he started a bit shakily, and I was thinking, what have we bought? But then turned into a monster that season. And even actually, he grabbed quite a few headers from the corners as well. I know obviously he wasn't on target, but
and he was offside for a couple of them as well.
Yeah, exactly. But training on them. I don't know our set piece coach is now. I think we've got a new one in. I'm excited to see what Casemiro can bring. I'll give him a 7.
Yeah, so give him a 7.
Yeah, happy with that. I think he was one of our better players in the first half. I don't know if that's controversial, but I think he was one of the better ones. He was playing direct. He was playing like Bruno, but in the DM,
mad.
He was Harry Maguire in the box. He was the best of both, but then at times
basically doing everything else.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Copy mainly today.
Solid. I'd probably give him a a 7, but I think I'm being a bit generous because he did give the ball away quite a decent amount, more than what he usually does. So obviously we know what he can do, and he wasn't up to that standard today, but he was still solid. I was happy with him.
You know, he played deep into Euros. I think we've got to take that into consideration as well. He was, in fact, not just played deep in the Euros. He was one of the reasons I think we got as far as we did. And I think, you got to let the kid off sometimes. Like, maybe he didn't have his best game, but you know, he was still part of the team. He got a good reception when he came off, which I think he deserved for last season as well.
Yeah.
So I'll give Kobe a 6 today.
Yeah, I'd probably agree with that.
So we've got 7, we've got 6.
Yeah, I think he looked a bit restless at times compared to what he
You
normally
can tell,
is.
I think, but actually some of his ball winning was good today. He was good in duels, gave away a couple silly fouls. Just looked like, just needed to shake off some of the rust and the cobwebs. I mean, we see him out, we see him out in LA, and he was, futsal. He was cool, he's chilling, but obviously, coming back to the serious stuff, he probably just needs a few games to get going. I think we could see that.
His trim gets,
And get the trim sorted. Let's go to the front three. Left wing, Rashford.
Not the happiest with Rashford today. I think he had his moments. I'd give him probably a 5. I think he needs to be a bit more direct. I think at the end, when he squared it to Garnacho, he has to be shooting that. Come on now, like that's the Rashford that we will know that's the scoring that. But
the pass, like if you are going to pass it, don't make it be behind a bit. And
he stitched him up a little bit there. But
Garnacho to still score though. But I hear you. A confident Rashford though is saying, I'm opening out my body and I'm putting that in the corner.
You want Rashford to be, scoring those. You don't want him to be, hesitating. The Rashford we know from 22-23 it was a joke how many goals he scored really. And obviously we'd love to see it back. He's a Manchester boy. Hopefully he can get back to that. And I feel like sometimes, some people might think, we're getting onto Rashford, we've got an agenda. But no, we just, he's not hit his best, but we want him to be back to his best. So I'll give him a 5 or 6 today.
I'd give him a 6 because the team won. And no, but I hear you though. Like it's hard. But like I said, there's no halves. I
think he's a 6. I feel like he was quite direct today compared to what Sancho or Anthony would do in that position.
Definitely.
He's still taking on his man. He's still trying things.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, he had an ear infection.
Oh, was it ear infection? He had that before, didn't he? He had an ear infection. Those guys get some Otex, man. And then up front we have Bruno.
I'd probably give him a 7. I think he's always a solid player. He's always one of our better players. I just don't think that he was right in that position. I think he needs someone to feed off. So with what he did, he did well. But I just don't think the game suited his style.
It was weird. Well, the chances fell to Bruno. Like the first 2, he was pissed with himself because he goes, I should have scored. I should have scored. But he's trying to get up to his fitness. He's trying to get up to speed as well, isn't he?
He's our captain, man. Like you know what he's capable of. Corners alone, I think his corners he needs to work on them. They were quite terrible today.
It's interesting to see Ahmad over the corners and free kicks as well, so they can tell he's good.
He's not really much of a box presence, so I guess having him on corners could be an opportunity to free up.
But Bruno actually gave the bit of quality on the byline. To shake that great turn, then that leads to the goal. So
I think when Zerzi came on it, I think we did see more of Bruno. I think he controlled the game quite well, before obviously Bruno does take risks, but I think now he's kind of knows, when to. There was a nice bit of at the end when he slowed the game down when we really needed it.
So 7? Do you agree with 7?
I'd give him an 8, man. He's our captain.
8. Is that bias there? He didn't. I wouldn't say an 8 today, man. But all right, we signed a new deal. We won the game. It's the first game of the season. We want optimism. Let's go to the right-hand side, Ahmad.
I think Ahmad was okay. It wasn't his best game. I'd probably give him a 6. I think he was trying things. It wasn't his best game. I think he was a bit sloppy at times with the passing, losing a bit 50-50s. But I think overall, not too bad.
Is that about right? 6, yeah?
Yeah, I still think he's our best option on the right, to be honest. Yeah. I think he's proved that in pre-season. Like, I actually really liked watching him in pre-season. I was like, we bought him, 4 years ago now, and he's finally kind of reaching the potential that we wanted from him. I still remember his backward header on his debut. I was like, this guy is, it's crazy. But
okay.
Yeah, I think I'd give Ahmad I'd give him a 7. I'll give him a 7. I think, when I see him, I get excited. I think it's someone that we can expect a lot more from this season. So 7.
To be honest, for me, 7 as well. I think he was our most direct player. I think most of our chances were coming through him. You could see when he got the ball, the atmosphere was rising. Everyone knew something was going to happen. Unfortunately, he wasn't as good as pre-season today. But he was still getting in the box. He's still making them runs, getting past players. You'd love to watch that. That's the original United.
What he does really well is as soon as he gets the ball, I don't know if you don't notice, like he faces up the defender instantly. Like he manages to take a ball on the back foot and turn and then get. So the defender goes, I need to engage. Like something's going to happen instead of just being passive.
He's not predictable the way Anthony is.
When he can go left, he can go right. You're not really sure what he's going to do.
You always know he's going to cut in on
for
the left,
sure.
But Ahmad's a lot less predictable.
Yeah. And then to substitutes. I mean, Joshua's actually got a goal.
10. Winner, yeah.
10, yeah. 10 for Zaxi.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
Coming off the bench, scoring the winner, and not just that, he was. Yeah, he was quite direct. He was always like making runs. I think it was really good overall. Good performance. Yeah.
Who else come on? Delit came on for about 10. Was it about 10 minutes or a little bit less? What'd you give him?
You know what? I think I might be a bit harsh giving him a 6 or 7.
Wasn't on that long though.
Yeah, he wasn't on long.
Yeah.
I think it's because I saw one moment when he dived in for the ball and completely got sent.
Yeah.
He won every other header.
He did. Yeah.
Everyone,
And
so-
look, he's coming out
look,
cold trying to get
7
going,
just for signing for us. I mean,
just for being our player.
exactly.
Scott McTominay, kind of like a 6, just there. And Johnny Evans, same kind of thing. It's a default 6.
Xerxes though, because I've been searching for Anthony Martial's replacement for years now, and I think we've got the right profile, and I think that kind of player with a bit of flair as well. We saw a few good flicks and stuff, and with the goal as always. It was a clever finish. Like I thought, he
really
scuffed it or
finish,
something. He got a good touch on that.
Yeah, you have to watch it back because when you see it first time, you think did he hit off his knee or something. But it's actually a really good finish.
McTominay scored when it happened. But I thought, did he?
Classic McTominay though. He's always there though. Look, he would have been there.
That's why you bring him on.
Exactly. To finish off, then just give me one name, man of the match.
Mazraoui.
Mazraoui, yeah.
I would have said Mazraoui, but I think Xerxes got to get man of the match now.
The game.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, let us know what you guys think at home. Take care. We're out of here. That's the player ratings. Do you agree with these guys? Have they been too lenient? Are they too excited? Are they way off?
Very excited.
Let us know. Peace.